think I've come to the right place. Supercar Saturdays out of Miami, Boca, and Fort Lauderdale. Welcome to the Barrett Jackson auction in sunny, super hot West Palm Beach, Florida. Today is day 3. Don't know what we're leaving with today. I can tell you we bought a car. I can tell you we sold a car. And today is wide open, up in the air. I'm roaming around all day by myself. We're going to check out everything that the Barrett Jackson auction has to offer. There are thousands of cars here, all selling at no reserve, meaning the highest bidder gets every car here, which is really, really interesting. There are some good deals. There are some great deals. And there's some expensive cars. I'd love your opinions on everything today. We're going to look at all the cars. We're going to see what things are selling for. Today's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going.
We're so gone, the bombs bursting.
A few moments later.
DeLorean, DMC, like completely stock original. There is a Back to the Future version, like movie quality, somewhere around here we're gonna go look for. I'm a sucker for a good Bentley Continental GT because they're so affordable for what it is. These cars are amazing until you have to repair them. We have here a Ferrari 328 GTB, GTS Targa roof. Super Saturday is packed today. There are a lot of people here.
You're gonna go through.
That might be the only purchase of the day just because of the sheer amount of people here bidding against each other. Chevelle SS cowl induction hood that does actually real cowl induction hood. So what you'll notice here, Chevy Chevelle, I don't know if it's a 396 or a 454. It should say it on the side fender right around here. Yeah, it's a 396 right there. Cowl induction hood. So this is your cowl induction hood, but that's your louvered vent that actually lifts up and sucks air in. Terrible idea to buy a car like that here because I can't do the research ahead of time. I don't know if there's service records. I don't know much about that car. It does look like it's stuck in place. Yet for some reason, I'm still walking over to it like I'm interested in it. Everything okay with it or is something wrong?
I figured out where reverse is.
Ah, okay, so let's see, turn it on again. It should be, it's typically right there. It's pull both paddles back. Did it go into neutral?
Neutral.
Neutral?
Now if I go down one maybe. Well, I see an hour up there now.
I actually don't know. I'm sorry. I thought I knew. It has $12,000 in records from April. So that's pretty great. All right, here's one of my favorites of the entire auction. Not the most expensive, but definitely one of the most interesting. 1982 DeLorean DMC-12, the Back to the Future recreation, all the way down to the flux capacitor right there. You have all the switches, all the labels and decals, everything down to the movie quality. I do not have the key to it. Nope, it's not my car. Stainless steel fingerprints, just like the Cybertruck, all over the car. And then the quality finish on this vehicle is like movie quality down to every little detail. This is for sure one of my favorites here today. Well, you'll see the Ferrari is not in line, but the Lamborghini is already left. It's all the way up there. I want to see the Mercedes that I purchased that should be around here somewhere. And then we're going to go watch that Lamborghini run through. This place is really difficult to navigate because there's no rhyme or reason. There are numbers, like lot numbers, run numbers on the windshields of every car. You'll see this is 419, but that is number 356. And then we have number 419, 419.1. So, but then there's like 800s and they're all over the place. So I can't find my Mercedes. Had trouble finding my Corvette all week because they're like all over 822. There's just kind of cars everywhere. So here we have a 1974 Panther? Leopard, close. Cannon, periscope, tracks, everything. Like rubber, like thick rubber. Number one, is it going to run through the auction? Are they going to actually drive it onto the auction block? Would it be too heavy? Number two, what's it worth? And then after you purchase it, what do you do with it? I already have one in this color. Why would I buy another one? I have no idea. But more questions that I have, this is an electric vehicle. Full like Hummer electric, but it's exoskeleton, giant wheels, giant tires, 2023 Hummer EV custom SUV Apocalypse Strike Force. Now, First question that comes to mind, during an apocalypse, how do you charge an electric vehicle? So this vehicle seems a little bit like an oxymoron. Well, my doorbell rang. I work from home often and I edit videos and stuff. And it's one of the most exciting days of the month. It is, yes indeed, Factor Month. What a day. My lunch is here. The grass is green. The weather is nice. This is the time of year that I like in New Hampshire. So these Factor meals show up for me once a month. I order them online on their website, factor75.com. They are incredible. So they get delivered in a box like this with ice packs so everything stays fresh. Now what's good about these meals, like for this one, Tex-Mex beef bowl, cheesy ground beef and cabbage with garlic, green beans, and red bell peppers. Jalapeno lime chicken's actually one of my favorites. This one is grilled pork chop and smoked cheddar collie grits. These are not frozen microwavable dinners. These are fresh, never frozen, like I showed you the ice pack. They have seafood options, vegan options, vegetarian options, meat options, and they also have premium meals as well. These right here are my 100% plant-based keto-friendly shakes. These make an excellent snack or a breakfast for me. And my wife loves the juices. I love the Factor meals because it's no prep. It comes fresh to me when I order them. I pick and choose what I want, and they're always changing the menu options, so I always have different meals monthly. The meals are for me, the juices are for my wife, and my kids sneak my protein shakes even though they're not supposed to, so everyone in my family likes Factor. Today for lunch, I'm going with pork chops and smoked cauliflower grits with a side of zucchini. I put it in the microwave, and in less than 2 minutes, I have a delicious, ready-to-eat meal. So if you want to try Factor for yourself, you can head to factor75.com or click the link in the description to go directly to factor75.com and use Flying Wheels 50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and also 20% off of your next month's order. I've done videos with them month after month. If you want to try it for yourself, it is super convenient. Thanks, Factor75, and let's continue on with our video. I didn't start it, but it was running through. So here is my first purchase of the day. It was the first car that ran through today. I got a little into the bidding myself, to be honest with you. It started at $5,000. It is well worth $5,000, and at a no reserve auction, you know you're gonna win this car. It's gonna be a steal. Went to $6,000, went to $7,000, $7,500, still worth it. $8,000, I'm out. And I looked at it a little bit more. $8,000 is worth it for me. Another 10% on a buyer's fee puts me at another $800, so I'm at $88,000. Shipping's probably $12,000, so I'll be into this car for $10,000. Home shipped red convertible in spring. I think I'll do okay. The problem is I didn't see it had seat covers, steering wheel cover, which is kind of concerning to me, but this one's a lot cleaner than the Mercedes SL 500 that I currently have, although the mileage is triple. So this has 107,000. My other SL has 39,000. I'm just gonna sit in it and check this out a little bit better. So we have the keys, which I don't know is such a great sign that they're just sitting here. A little bit of delamination on the instrument cluster, but the radio and navigation system is functioning. Do we have any check engine lights? Not yet. Do I dare try the top? Let's see here. Top works, thank goodness. I might have done okay on the OGs. I might have done okay on this car. We will, thank goodness. So it's already in better shape than my other one. Hard top closed, AC is cold. Let's see, this does, this pops off just like my other one. All right, so that's a common Mercedes problem. AC, ice cold, love that. So we're gonna be okay, I think. I might drive that this week. That's a good looking car. All right, the Lamborghini is going through. I can see it right there, right in front of the 360 Modena. How do you say it? I don't know. Let's go check those two cars out. We're gonna go to the staging lane, see what's up there, and then what's running through the auction again. I'm all over the place today. I called this a 360. Clearly it is not a 360. I thought it was just the black car that was next to this car. My mistake, don't judge me in the comments. The cool part about this car, that right there, that's a gated 6-speed. Oh yeah?
I watch your channel all the time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Good luck today.
Cool to see these in a gated manual transmission, which is super, super rare, versus the automatic that I couldn't even find reverse on. I have to say, from a seller standpoint, I hate that this is a no reserve auction because there is just too much anxiety, too much fear, too much uncertainty. But as a buyer, wait, did I just say buyer? I meant as a seller, if I didn't say that. But as a buyer, from a buyer standpoint, the no reserve is great. You could get a deal here, and not everything is overpriced like you would think, and the market is definitely coming down. Loving this Bronco. I never liked these things, and they're really starting to catch on. They're starting to grow on me.
A few moments later.
Say hello to yourselves. You're on camera, on YouTube, So we are shooting a live stream while watching a 1987 Ferrari 328 GTS Targa go through at $72,000 right now. We have been up on stage. It is an absolute blast here, and this place is packed. Look at how many people are here. A lot of money in-house here today. Nice, I love that 70 Chevelle. You're doing a great job between info on the cars and reading the comments. Thank you, Benjamin Buffin. Really enjoy the videos. 74,000 on that GTS Targa 75. Bidders are still climbing on this. Really interesting. All right, it's at 80 now. Where are the bidders? You can see the bidder in the front row, and the auctioneers are all over the place looking for bidders, and you'll hear them scream or blow a whistle when there is a real bid. Sold for $78,000. That is really neat. Sounds amazing. I have a friend that really wants a Bronco in this color, so we're going to check this car out, see what it sells for. I'm really interested in this. I think it's going to be like well over $50,000 now. And 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to buy an even nicer one for $50,000, and then now they're selling for $100,000, $150,000 at auction. All right, let's see this Bronco go through real quick.
4R 70W 4-speed automatic transmission, ladies and gentlemen, just 64 miles since the complete rebuild.
I have a friend that wants an old Bronco like this, and if you're ever curious to know what these are worth and how much they are going to cost you, well, hope you have $100,000, because that's what this with the 5-liter Coyote fully restored Bronco is worth. Still climbing at 110. 110. 115. 120. It's going to stop around 117. Oh, it's still going. It's just going to keep going. Hey, there's Tyler Hoobie over there. Hoobie's Garage in the corner behind the Bronco. Sold for $127,000. See that tall guy over there with the microphone? That's Tyler Hoobie from Hoobie's Garage, the announcer broadcaster for History Channel for Barrett Jackson. Really got himself an awesome gig. Good for him. That's awesome. Hey, I want to just say something real quick. If you guys ever spot me out in the wild, like if I'm at an auction or something and you see me, come say hello. I love that people actually watch my content. I really, really appreciate it. So if I'm ever at an auction or somewhere and you bump into me, please come say hello. I'm flattered every time. It's humbling, and it just feels rewarding to know that there are people out there that are watching and saying hi, and it's cool. I like it. So please do say hello to me. Thank you. We're back to the staging lane. I can hear the Lamborghinis. There they are right there. So they're going to be running through shortly. And right before we get to the Lamborghinis, look at who we have here. Dr. Color Chip, one of our partners. Love these guys. Dr. Color Chip hooked me up with my Corvette. Tony, thank you very much. Pleasure to see you. Hi, everybody. Not a paid advertisement. That was just because I like their product. Good stuff. Let's check out the Lambos, the Ferrari California. So with literally what I just said, those two guys just came up and said hello, love the channel. This guy right here said hello, loves the channel. Thank you so much for that stuff. The fact that people watch my content allows me to be able to do these amazing things, come do my dream job, things I never would have imagined when I was younger, but knew I wanted to do. So thank you so much to every one of you that, I think I'm getting emotional. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. And just like every thumbs up, every comment, every subscription is really just appreciated. I love that stuff. Thank you. These are going to go through. I'm going to soak up the tears and stop getting emotional and talk about these things in a minute. All right, loyal commenters, I have a question for you, which may have just been answered with this car. This Lamborghini has a very slow crank. Like it takes cranks and cranks and cranks and then catches. Is it because it's a manual transmission? The owner said that's normal for Lamborghinis, but right as I hit play and record on this camera, that Lamborghini started right up. But that one's an automatic, this one's a manual transmission. Are they slow to start? Or are they? I have no idea, and I feel like someone out there would tell me that that's not supposed to be like that, or that is normal. All right, I'm going to give some shout-outs, some free plugs today. Dr. Color Chip was one of them. The other is Laser Appraiser. These aren't paid advertisements. I use Laser Appraiser. I know the owner. I can scan the VIN on my phone, which is right there, and then it comes up and tells me essentially if some have sold. Like one has sold for 117. Not much action on these cars, but I can also go to the auto check and it'll tell me this car's only had 3 owners and no accidents, which is huge because typically these cars have had like 8 owners and an accident or something. So it's really neat to see. It should be worth around $117,000. Now, if we go to this one right here, I hit my red button, I scan the VIN, And then this will tell me, I can put in the mileage. What's the mileage on this car?
22,000.
22,000, thank you. I'm gonna check it out. So this one says about 130. That is really high. Probably 101 is retail, 101. I can't always go based off this. There we go, 6 owners, lease history, no accidents. And then, I mean, I'm thinking, like I've seen these in the 80s, gated manual, significantly more money, but 100 seems high on both. But at least I can check the history. There's just not much action. Like there might be one that has sold 6. Yeah, so 6 have sold total in the past, who knows. Looks like in the past 30 days, one has sold for 94 with 26,000 miles. Past 6 months, one sold with 29,000 miles for $99,000. So maybe that is accurate. Let's check out this California real quick. Right there. And then I'm gonna get out of here. So 60 for a California, so it's around 45. That's really low. It's at 80 right now. 6 owners, no accidents. I'm not really interested at that point. $82,000.
Protection film applied, riding on 20
That is a beautiful Ferrari. That car is beautiful. Sold at $83,000. That Lambo's at $70,000. That's $80,000. Worth it. Add $7,500 buyer fee to it. Yes, yeah. I'm done at 8. I'm done at 8. Oh no, I'm done. Sorry, I'm out. Yeah, that car is at $97,000. That has service records. Clutch was done with receipts a month ago, so that's a really big selling feature for that car.
95 and 100.
95 you're going for. 95 is, they have money at 95,000.
Going to be 100 junior and 97 sounds here. Negative 100,000 under. Now negative 100.
That is the right color combination, the right receipts.
So
$97,000. Now the black one's coming up. I need to point out this Pontiac GTO Judge. The Judge. It is in a 4-speed manual transmission. Doesn't have the tack on the hood. This is a 69 Judge. Dual headlights. The 70 had a different set of headlights, but almost identical car. That is such a neat car to see here. Absolutely love this Pantera with a wide body kit. That is really, really cool. We have our Eleanor replica GT500, the GT500. What movie? Everybody should know that answer. I don't think I dodged a bullet. That was a pretty fair price. It sold at 107. Add another, what, $17,000 buyer premium on it, 10% buyer premium. So you have to consider that when purchasing a vehicle. At 80 in a manual transmission is an absolute score. 100 keeps climbing from there. I don't know, and it's more of a gamble for me because I don't know the car, so I backed off. I'm done. I'm smoked. It's been 3 days of talking, 3 days of cars, 3 days of walking. I'm gonna let everybody go. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for allowing me to be able to do these things and show you what it's like behind the scenes. I had an absolute blast at the Barrett Jackson auction. Special thanks to them for giving me our media passes and giving us access to walk around to show you guys what it's like behind the scenes. If you like these videos, please give me a thumbs up because it helps boost the algorithm for me. Thumbs up's helpful, likes, the same thing. And then subscribe if you love car content because I'm constantly putting out car content. I'd love to know what type of videos you guys like. Is it the fix and flip videos? Is it the auction videos? Do you like the single car auction videos or do you like the full day experience type of stuff? Do you like the behind the scenes, like here's what's happening in the auto industry, car market updates? Tell me down below and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. I'll see you all later. Thanks for joining me. Adios.